guys, this is Simple Guy, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy in the Herbology Greenhouse. I did everything I needed to, and now we're going to learn Wingardium Leviosa. And after that, we're going to learn Alohomora. Be careful, young Hufflepuff. Chinese chopping cabbage is no joke. And neither is Mandrake or Venomous Tentacula. Okay.
How wonderful to see you again.
That's nice.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm.
Yes.
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
I'm sorry, what? Wingardium Leviosa. Swish and flick.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true.
Great.
After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a Wigan tree.
Huh?
Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You
Uh-oh.
remember the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig? The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Yeah.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and,
Oh no.
well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
Oh my gosh.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
And bowtruckles. Okay, where should I use Wingardium Leviosa? Okay, let's see. Levioso, it's just the same spell, right?
Leviosa.
Oh, here it is. It's in this color. Actually, yeah, let's keep it that way.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This is weird. Okay, so there we go. Okay, Now let's learn another spell. Alohomora. It's about time. Now I can get past some locked doors. Whoa.
Wingardium Leviosa. I tried to send a note.
Ah, Peeves.
Can't catch Peeves!
What are you up to now?
I'm surprised I haven't run through there yet. I did run down to the boathouse. The windows changed again.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
I'm not interested. Man, empty. Why are Ravenclaw and Slytherin empty? Okay, time to wait. Actually. Okay, so 4. Okay, so that's 3. So 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, 0. Yeah, 4 plus 2 equals 6. So it needs to be 0. And this one. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 equals 11. So what's the 5? Quintuped. I just need to find the other one, if I know where to find it.
Revelio.
Where's the other one?
Revelio.
Where is the other one? Here it is.
See you, my young friend.
There you are. Yes! Whoa! Went right through the door. Bandit-colored scarf. Okay, let me check out these scarves. Ugh. No, thank you. Okay, I wonder. Look at it. I love it. Alright.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful.
I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Day and night cycle. Okay,
now, if you
so
wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora. That's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh.
I feel like this guy likes to hear himself talk. Finally. Yes. Alahomora. Where is it? Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Okay. So Alahomora is right down here. Okay. Time for a minigame. Let's see if we can do this
Alahomora.
easily. Not bad.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
You don't say.
Hello, Hamora.
Hello, Hamora. It's super precise. This is a nice area. Wait, silver moons? No, silver... Wait, silver wooden spectacles. What does that look like? Yikes. Definitely not. Okay.
Revelio.
Yeah, I know. I see you. I wonder if I can use Petrificus Totalis on this guy. I can't.
Revelio.
Ah, shoot.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference.
Still early to start selling?
You say that every year, Matilda.
Okay, that's enough eavesdropping.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. All the way down. And all the way left. The prefect's bathroom, and of course it's filled with prefects.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hislop would have been combative if the ministry would have one of those lobbyists near me. I'll hand him.
Hello, Hamora.
Careful, be careful. Okay, so north, east, and all the way north.
Revelio.
There it is. They're leaving? Oh no. That was a close one. Let's go up here.
Revelio.
Hand a You're convinced your field guide. I'd most pleased to include it.
On my authority as a prefect, I command any unauthorized students to present themselves.
From the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
I tried to get access, gain access.
Like no best. Terribly disappointed.
I tried to gain access into the hospital wing earlier. I couldn't get to it. Now I know why.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not.
I'm Hufflepuff.
What was what?
Okay, let's get out of here.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human.
I'll return later to further explore this place.
Revelio.
Oh, cool. Level 18. Is that the shell of a fire crab?
Revelio.
Yeah, it is. I was right. Now how do I come on.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Whoa, is that a boggart? Wow, I recognize that wardrobe anywhere. Huh, no boggart coming out. Probably a good thing though.
Revelio.
Now what's in here? Ah, level 2. Wait, so I have to return these to him in order to upgrade Alohomora? Great. Ooh. Better return to the room of requirement after this. Ah, that was quite stressful.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Okay, I'd be glad to help.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Okay, so now, there's just one more class to... Wait, let me check it here. Yes. Care of magical creatures. Defendo, Flipendo, Glacius... The Helm of Urtkot. Okay, let's continue on to Beast class.
We beg silence of you.
I wonder... There we go. I wonder if it would have worked with Flipendo as well. Violet. Wait, did the fat lady write that? How is she able to? She's a portrait.
Confringo! Alohomora.
Now let's see what's in here. I gotta say, the gamers on YouTube made it look hard, but it's actually quite easy.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a... Is that a demigod statue? I wonder how I can get to it. No, wait, not here. How do I get to it?
Revelio. Lumos.
The bathroom.
Revelio.
I wonder how I get there.
Lumos.
There you are. I really like Lumos. Come on, grab it. Yes. Okay, no more distractions. How much time do I have left on this video anyway? About half an hour. Alright, that's good.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Potions is dull and charms is dire.
Revelio.
Play it with fire.
I recognize this hallway. I've run through here in the 5th and 6th video games.
Revelio.
Potions!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Idea, but I tilt right down.
Okay, wow, I went in a circle. Okay, let's just skip, let's just fast travel. There's always more to explore in Hogwarts.
Lumos.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Yeah. Personally, I've never found
Here's
this.
my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
I never found these things adorable.
I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Yes. Okay. Let's see.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast.
Ooh.
And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
Neasel.
This way. The measles are over here.
I was hoping for something a little more size, something bigger. Bigger than an easel.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
Ah, you idiot. You're gonna regret that.
What are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
It really isn't.
Let's go.
Yeah, go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Okay, so that's all 3 food. So let's brush.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
Sorry, Professor.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
I'm right here.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I'll try.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Oh?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
I'm gonna change my outfit a bit. It's nice to try something different.
the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Have I ever been to someplace I've been to before?
Don't worry,
Alright.
we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Yes. Highwing.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
I need to bow. Yes. Anything else?
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
So Highwing is a female. I just noticed that. The Venus symbol next to her name. There she goes.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so
Yeah.
I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right.
Yeah.
The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
I wonder if this means I can now fly on a mount. Dang it. Not yet. Let's see what's next on the agenda. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, let's do that. Excuse me. Okay, fast travel, fast travel.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Serona.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they...
Have you heard what...
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of friendship between... That said...
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and...
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly... Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous. They should, however, be confronted and reminded whenever...
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
I wonder when I'll be able to unlock the Vivarium in the room requirements.
I wonder what Merlin would think of the wizard.
Revelio.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
Shady place as always.
Did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, How do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay guys, this was a good stopping point. Thank you all for watching. This was Symbol Guy. Please like and subscribe.